Cool. I'm gonna. I'll have a. So I have a live going too on my TikTok.
Okay.
So that people know who we're talking to. People have loved. I mean, my followers have loved it. Justin, I know that you had good luck with it too. I have 2 phones, so I just do it.
All right. Awesome. So welcome to TikToff Conservatives. I am Boomer Justin. Alongside me is Boomer Anthony. I just said Boomer Anthony. Wait,
Boomer
hold
Anthony.
on. We're gonna start that. Hold on, we're starting that over. I'm gonna edit that out. That's so stupid.
Oh my
That's
God.
a blooper. Boomer Anthony. Okay, here we go.
Is it blooper Justin?
It's blooper Justin.
Blooper, yeah.
All right. No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. I don't care. Anyway. Alongside is Conservative Anthony, and we have a special guest today, White Pony 1 at White Pony 1 on the TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. How's it going?
It's going great, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. I'm digging the hat. I'm digging the hair. I'm digging the vibes. The
whole vibe.
Dude, you're like real. Exuding like America right now.
Absolutely.
So, do you use a specific product for the beard, or how's this work? Yes, or is it just naturally perfect like that?
Well, no, it's perfect. I put some. I mean, I take care of it if that's what you're asking. I put some creams in it, man. I don't like my stuff to dry out.
Gotcha. Well, that's great. We're really excited to have you on the show, and I one of your biggest fans. I mean, I stumbled upon your stuff, and I haven't been able to get off.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, brother. I never thought I'd grow to where I'm at right now, man.
Yeah. So how many followers are you at right now?
I'm almost to 70,000.
Almost to 70,000. Dang, man.
Yeah, and I just started in May.
Wow. All right.
The end of May. So.
Yeah, I was a little after that, or right around that. Like me and Anthony, we joke because like when you look back and you look at like your first couple TikToks or whatever.
Yep.
And dude, I kept mine up like a badge of honor. You know, like I was like, I know it's like a video, a 15-second video of like a cat. And it's not even my cat, it's my sister-in-law's cat. And it's that soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur from that show.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But I didn't realize that within TikTok there was this whole conservative TikTok thing going on. And all of a sudden I started coming across my people and I was like, what is going on? What am I looking at right now? Who are these people? You know what I mean? How cool is that?
Yeah. It's a freaking awesome, dude.
I mean,
I loved it. I still love it.
we were talking about this earlier. Like I started TikTok just because of quarantine back in, April or March or whatever it was. And then same thing happened to me. Like I stumbled across a conservative and I was like, oh, then I liked the video and then more conservative stuff started coming up. I'm like, oh, and then I got really ticked off one day and boom, I did a TikTok and it blew up.
Yep. My 10-year-old son got me hooked on with TikTok.
Okay.
So he's like, Dad, come on, you got to check this out. So I was like, all right, let me check it out. So I did a little voice deal of Sam Elliott, and none of this was on my first couple videos. I actually bought this with the mullet as a little joke, and I put it on, and my wife goes, "You're gonna make that your TikTok theme." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like
I kind of went with it, man.
Yeah, it's your persona. It's like
I'm crazy anyway, so
I wasn't gonna give that away, White Pony. I wasn't gonna give that away.
Yeah.
Like so,
man, it's out there.
I didn't see. Like honestly, I had no clue. Like I had seen some of your videos and stuff, and then like I was like, dude, this guy's rocking the hat and the hair, like
dude, I wish it was real, bro. I wish it was real, man.
Well, I'm trying to grow it. Like right now, like my hair's it's getting there. Like when it's wet, it's like down to here, but I have like super curly hair, and when it's dried out, it's like this big.
Enjoy it.
Dude, it's like this big afro. And like it's huge. Anthony's seen it. It is huge.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that as I grow more and more, that eventually
throw throw some hair over here, man. I need it, bro.
Well, see, in my family, by the age of 24, 25, and so, even earlier, if you're like, you're going to lose your hair.
Oh, absolutely.
All my cousins, bald. Not me, though. Not me.
I lost it at 25.
25.
10 years ago.
I feel like I'm losing my hair when I get in the shower, but it's just because I got long hair, I guess. Like it's just all in the drain. I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing it.
Hey, I grow it all right here now.
It just kind of.
It was longer until my razor died on me, and I had to cut 4 inches because it got stuck in my beard. So, yeah. Can you imagine that?
I still have some hair.
Well, you better enjoy it.
Right, while it lasts.
So, stumbling across. So, what I found super amazing with like conservative TikTok, other than like us getting shadow banned all the time, and our videos getting slapped down by TikTok and all that stuff. And I'll just say, I just had a video that violated community guidelines, and I don't have too many that do, because I try to like sprinkle my political stuff with humor and comedy, and
Absolutely.
then I'll do some trending stuff to try to keep like the TikTok demons off my back. Mm-hmm. But I just found it like strangely odd that the TikTok that I posted was a tweet from an author, and some people say he might be a conspiracy theory author or anything, but anyway, it was information about Hunter Biden, and it was up and it was getting a lot of traction. And then when Biden broke his silence and said, it's all disinformation, it's baseless, it's nothing, all of a sudden that video got taken down, and it was, violating community guidelines. And I thought to myself, interesting that all of a sudden now it violates because Joe says, well, it's not true. So he's the fact checker. Like they're just taking his word for it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They did the same thing with Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi and the Me Too movement, and like with Tara Reid, Nancy Pelosi was like, I trust Joe. Joe said he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I don't care about the woman. I don't care about her. The Me Too sign that I used to hold up, I'm going to put it behind my back.
Right.
And I trust in Joe. He said it. So it's just it's crazy how that happened.
Well, put it this way. This is how I look at it. They're taking our videos down or stuff like that. We're getting close to something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
it only makes it stronger.
And if you have enough haters, I mean, the reason why you have haters is because they're like, this guy's right. We need to silence him. Like and they come at you. They come at me. I mean, they're coming at me. Not too bad right now, but a couple of my videos today got on the other side of TikTok, which I'm fine with because it gets me more views.
Right.
But, they came at me hard. You've gotten on the other side of TikTok, Justin. You know what happens when that happens.
I have. It's bad.
So have you been getting hit? Have you been getting some hate?
Oh, dude, I get death threats, man.
How about hate?
I have to.
But, dude, that sounds like a super tolerant group of like really like nice people, huh? Sending you death threats.
Dude, it's sickening, man.
Okay, on the count of 3, I want everybody here to hold up their hand, and I want you to show me the number of times that you have sent out a death threat to anybody. Okay, just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 0.
Big bad conservatives, right? We're just we're bigots, we're racists, we're xenophobes, we're homophobes, we're all these things.
Absolutely.
But they're the ones sending out death threats, and they're going to firebomb my car and slash my tires and like.
Oh, I was told they know where I live at. I'm like, well, come on. I'm waiting on you.
They did that to Anthony.
Yeah.
Dude, Anthony was off of TikTok for a little while.
Yeah,
it was at the beginning of the TikTok when a couple of my new videos started to really gain traction, and I was a little like shocked because I had never gotten and I'll tell you, I mean, the death threats I got were, I'm a gay conservative, so it's a little bit different. You're tapping into a touchy group of people, and they are supposed to be the utmost tolerant, right? And they see me, and I mean, I was getting messages where it was like, we're gonna gut you and gang rape you, and I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Nobody even talks like that. Like, that's horror movie shit. Like, nobody says that stuff. You know,
No.
so I went through and I changed privacy settings. Like, if I don't follow you, dude, you can't message me. You can comment on my videos all day long till you're blue in the face, but there's no way you can message me. You can't message me there. You can't message me on Instagram either if I don't follow you. And I feel bad sometimes because there's some legitimate people that, like, they're like, please, you know, and I'll catch their comment. They're like, please, you know, can you, I really want to ask you a question. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you just got to understand that I'm not going to deal with that. You know, I mean, I had my Cash App linked to it at one point, you know, and one girl messaged me and she's like, she messaged me on Cash App requesting $100. She said, because you owe Black people $100 for being so ignorant.
No.
Bitch, I don't know you nothing. I worked for this $100. You can go and catch somebody else on the flip side, baby.
She requested money from you. That is
requested $100.
And the reasoning is sickening.
So it's reparations, right? Reparations, and every time they bring up reparations, I think to myself, okay, reparations. How about the thousands and thousands and thousands of young white men who died in the Civil War for your right to be free? Is their blood spilt on the ground not enough reparation? They didn't have to die to free you. They didn't have to die, but they did alongside each other. So that's reparation in my mind enough, is it not?
Absolutely. No, it is. And you know, the sad thing is, most of these people on here, they have no idea what they're talking about. They don't know the history. They don't know the truth. They don't know facts. They just watch the TV and
yeah, and that's what worries me, especially for the Gen Zers that now they're not in school, right? So they became this big bad. You know, it's a fad to hate Donald Trump. It's a fad to hate everybody who likes Trump. They have no idea, and then you click on their profile because I'm like, who the hell said to go kill myself? And I look, and it's a 12-year-old girl with purple hair.
That says ACAB.
Yeah, that says ACAB, BLM. She's white, and she's on.
And they probably don't even know what ACAB means.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's just hip. It's trendy.
But
they don't even know who know who Donald Trump is. He's just the president. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. And everybody told them to hate him.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, first of all, you don't have a mortgage. You don't have anything. You don't pay for nothing. Your only job at 13 years old is to get in front of the computer now at this time, right? And do your homework. So it reflects on how crappy of a parent you have sitting at home, all right? Or they just don't know that you're doing it. Fair. I'll give them that, okay? But you're talking or getting into political arguments on a platform where grown folks are talking about different bills, different healthcare plans, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. And you know, they come in, they're like, you know, he hates you, right? And I go, you know, you should probably go back and do your homework, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how much money I made under the Trump administration. You know how much money we lost under the Obama administration? No, you don't, because you were 4 years old when that happened. Okay?
Yeah, I was in foreclosure when Obama was president. So
Yeah, just like the healthcare plan. Hey, listen, I worked for a corporate company. Before Obamacare, I had awesome insurance. Obamacare came in, and my insurance went through the roof. Because why? Because it was this great, wonderful plan? No, it was because we had to pay for all the Obama phones that they wanted to send out.
That's it.
Well, and you had to pay for his insurance.
Yeah,
if you didn't have insurance in the first place,
which is ridiculous.
You had to send that big. Yeah, you had all these college kids that were like, "Dang, I'm like perfectly healthy, but I'm having to send like $600 to the government for like the bronze plan, which is like absolutely nothing. Like, better not get sick. It's like liability for a car."
Yeah, and then
and the fact you're not lying.
You know, I went into like serving and bartending at one point because I was making crazy cash, and I'm like, I didn't want to pay $600 a month for insurance. So I was like, screw this, like whatever. You still had to pay whoever that $2,000 went to at the end of the year, or $3,000. Where did that money go? You're fining me for not having insurance?
Yep. We were talking about that today, me and the wife. ridiculous.
I mean, but here's the thing. You know, I'm looking at my live right now. I mean, I have mostly adult conservatives, but like, if an adult liberal voter comes to me, it's usually like, "Hey, just tell me why you support Trump," and I'll be like,
Right.
"A, B, and C. What else you need?" And then if it's a kid, they're like, "All cops are bad, bad. Ooh, you sucker, you
Right.
cis." Whatever cis is, SCIS. They call me. Somebody called me a white cis today, and I'm like, so one of my followers was like, you know that he's gay, right? So I'm assuming it means like a white, like straight dude that supports.
Cis means straight. I think.
Okay, and so then she blocked me, and it was of course a 13-year-old pink-haired girl, piercings in her nose. 3 TikToks of her and her girlfriends dancing on the porch of their $450,000 house. Like,
right.
Get out of here right now.
But what they've done, what they've done is they're creating their own worst enemy. And I want you to think about it this way. So because of the liberal onslaught in the media, in movies, in social media, everywhere, if there's one thing you can't do, it's you can't tell kids how to think for too long because they're going to rebel. So if you've noticed, it's actually become kind of hip and cool, especially for the generation of people that are like entering the workforce and realizing that like, okay, man, life's a little harder than I thought.
Yeah.
But they're creating this generation of people of young conservatives of where it's cool. It's anti-establishment to be a conservative now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because the establishment is liberal. Everything is liberal. So it's like, you know, and they're having to like fake papers in college for their professors because the professors are liberal. So they got to pretend to be a liberal in their papers. So they're learning the ways of the liberal just to fool the liberal and get the good grade.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make them feel good because they're like, I don't really feel this way, but I have to pretend. Otherwise he's going to fail me. I can't really express myself, you know?
Isn't that funny? Right. Doesn't that sound like a certain country? Certain countries?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Conform to what they want you to believe.
Yep.
Push out propaganda.
No, that's just disinformation, Anthony.
That's just disinformation.
You're just spreading disinformation. You're violating community guidelines.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they'll
get
shut
so
me down
tired
in
of
about 4 minutes.
Anthony, I just want to say that you need to stop spreading the fake news. Okay, if you continue to spread the fake news, then we're gonna have to shut you down. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some Lysol. I'm gonna get some bleach. I'm gonna slap your vein open, and we're gonna inject it right here in front of everybody. Okay?
Yeah, I have.
Quite frankly, it'll be amazing.
I have my bleach in here. Sometimes after I see some of these liberal 14-year-old TikToker profiles, I feel like I really need to chug some bleach. I mean, we're taking political information from people who literally were in Tide Pod challenge. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So White Pony, what's your first name?
Wesley.
Wesley. All right, Wesley. Yeah. It's easier to say Wesley than White Pony. So
absolutely.
Where did White Pony come from?
Short story. I grew up I was in and out of the Houston and into the country back and forth my whole life. And I was pretty much in the hood. It was pretty bad. There was only a couple of us white guys or white kids at the time. And
well, you look like you're from the hood.
Yeah, well, I can box like I'm from the hood. But yeah, they just came up with White Pony. I'm like, man, can y'all come up with anything better than that? There's got to be something.
So White Pony is your hood name?
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Dude.
Because can you imagine living in the hood and then you're like, oh, I already know who White Pony is. This guy shows up.
Dude, he's got street cred. He's got street cred, man.
Yeah, everybody knows me as White Pony, man.
Like 50 Cent, right? Like 50 Cent, like seeing Biden's tax plan and then like, all right.
But
he's 20 cents. So. 20 cents. The taxes are ridiculous when I saw them.
Oh, dude. And how they 60%. Are just coming after him, and it's like, wow. it must be opening, like hit Ice Cube and 50 Cent.
Yep.
It's got to be opening people's
So-
eyes.
So here's the thing. So what again? I love for. I hope there are some liberals that see this, like some young liberals or even adult grown liberals that have no idea how this works. So by taxing the over $400,000 or more, I think is what the plan was. By
Yep.
taxing anybody in that bracket or higher, okay, was it 62%, Justin?
Yeah, it was 62.
Okay, 62%. So you're going to take over half of their earnings, okay, to go to taxes. Okay.
Yeah.
So now that person, say at a minimum they're making 400. You're bringing them down to like over 160 something $1,000 a year. They now become the middle class. Okay?
Yeah.
So those people who are typically the ones that start businesses, buy businesses, they have the money to do so, they have a workforce, or they're an entrepreneur, which is why they have money. They cannot afford to hire me, the average worker, because they have to downsize at that point or not have the business at all.
Or jack up their prices.
Right. And it trickles down to middle America, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't see that, like, oh, they make so much money, we need to tax them. But
what's because all the restaurant owners, Anthony, they're all riding around in Bentleys. The restaurateurs, you know, they're in their Bentleys, they're in their Maseratis, they're in their, like, no, they probably have had the business for 5 years and haven't had a year in the black in 5 years. They're the ones taking out a gajillion credit cards to pay their employees, and they're up to their neck in debt. You know, and they're like, oh, but we want $15 an hour. Well, you know what? I mean, it's like, I can't afford to pay you that. Like, and they're literally going into that. They're the ones assuming all of the risk so that you can come to a job risk free and be paid money. Like, you're not, there's no risk. You can just be like, I'm not showing up to work. And that business owner's out of luck.
Right. And I've recently talked to I have a lot of friends that are business owners. They own restaurants and banquet halls and stuff. And they're like, if we go through another shutdown, we're screwed. If that tax plan goes into it, we're done. Yeah. Like, shut it down, shut the business down. We can't afford nothing. I mean, they're already bleeding. They're bleeding money right now. You know, they're in tears because they're like, you know, we're in Illinois. The state of Illinois wants to put us on another shutdown right before the election. And you got all these restaurants that had to roll back by Friday. And you got all these employees that waiters and waitresses and bartenders that just went through this, that some make a lot of money when it was good. But now what do? This is Democrats doing this to them.
Yeah.
God bless Tennessee, man.
Yeah, seriously, man.
I'm in Texas, and I'm not from Tennessee. My own company right now.
Yeah. So, which brings me to something. So, you're married? Any kids?
Yeah. Yeah, three
boys. Kids. Right. You mentioned the one with the TikTok. So 3 boys. That's fun. I got 4 kids. They keep me busy.
You got any girls?
Yeah. I got 2 boys, 2 girls. It's boy, girl. Yeah, it's gonna
ain't bad.
God bless you.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, I get worried about my girls, man. I'm not worried about the boys. I'm worried about my girls. You know, like
absolutely. You ain't lying on that.
You know,
I agree. How old are the girls?
So Maya's 11 and Ella's 5.
Okay.
So,
is she the oldest?
And actually, Maya's turning 12. Yeah, she's the oldest. Maya's the oldest. She's turning 12. Ella's my youngest. She's literally like hell on earth. Like, she's not bad. Don't get me wrong. She's not like she's not that kid in the store that's like, people are like, shut her up. No. It's like she's so into everything, and she's very like hyperactive and has to be like. And now with this whole virtual school crap, it's like she doesn't get any of that energy out. So it's driving my wife crazy, which I come home and I'm like expecting, like, oh, my wife's going to be like so happy to see me. And so,
yeah. You take them over. It's your turn.
But no, they're in bed by the time I get home, really, because I work second shift. So that's even worse for me because I'm not taking the brunt of it at all, really. And so there's a little resentment right now, but I don't know. My wife, I keep her around, you know? I keep her around.
You keep her around.
Or is she keeping you around?
She would literally, yeah, right. Amanda
gonna-
would probably roll her eyes or push you over or something.
When I'm doing my live streams and stuff, I'm always like,
Hey,
I
is
was
that her
called,
behind you?
I was, oh man. Actually, the stairs are like right over, like right in front of me over this direction. So, and I have like this, like a sound barrier there. So the only thing I'd be able to see if she came downstairs would be her feet, but I would still know her demeanor just by the way her feet were positioned. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like if I'm being too loud
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
But no, I kid. But when I'm in my live streams, I always say my wife. And when I say it, it just sounds so weird. I'm like, my wife, like Borat, my wife.
My wife.
He's the king of voices.
So what's your, oh yeah,
That's
I got
awesome.
a few. I got a few.
Oh yeah.
I do a few. What is your guilty pleasure on TikTok? As far as like, everybody's got that one person that they like follow, that they might not be political or whatnot, but it's the one person that they might fanboy out a little bit if they like follow you or something like that. Who's that person for you on TikTok? Do you have one? Like a favorite
Not really.
like a favorite TikToker?
I mean, I guess I have a few.
Like there's that one guy who wears the American themed bandanas and has kind of curly hair.
Isn't it like Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm trying to think who. I'm trying to think who I would like. I don't know, man. There's so many of them. I guess man, I like the glass. I'm digging the glass.
Yeah, man. I knew you would.
I said he looks like Jeff.
I do kind of look like Jeffrey Dahmer. That's from my lab dude dances persona.
Right.
What
I would like to get with the Hodge twins, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, I hope they see that. That was a triple.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be cool if they were in my live right now.
So let me show you. I'll show you something, and hopefully you can see it on the podcast here. But I'll show you something, a little behind the scenes. So, well, actually, I just kind of ruined it because I sent them a message today. But before the message I just sent before this podcast, I was communicating back and forth with them. Let me go this way with it, and all our communication was yeah. We were just going back and forth saying yeah. Like
that's freaking awesome, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
So I guess I fangirled or fanboyed out when I woke up one day, and I've been following the Hodge twins for a while, since probably the beginning. And it says Hodge twins followed you. And I'm like, or you are now friends with, or however it shows up. I'm like, no, get out of here right now.
Anthony, they followed me first.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Well, lucky y'all. I'm still waiting on that big TikToker to follow me. Y'all right now are my big TikTokers.
And
I'm your biggest fan. I'm a fan of you,
dude. I got less followers than you. I just hit like 40. I just went over 47. So
it slowed down a lot for me.
So I don't know what happened, you guys. I really don't know what happened. But today I gained, probably in less than 24 hours, 20,000 followers.
I gave you that shout out yesterday. That's why.
I'm telling you.
It's the company you keep.
Right.
Right. But it. You know what it was? It's another video got onto another side of TikTok today. But the follows came from, actually, it got to a young Republican side of TikTok that I haven't seen these people at all. I mean, I'm talking about 15, 16, 17-year-old, guys and girls that are like, dude, you're my freaking hero. And I'm like,
right.
But there's young Republican kids out there that we don't know about. And they're just scared.
Oh, absolutely.
They're scared because we talked about how toxic these young liberals are. So those young Republicans are terrified because they're like, dude, they're going to come to my house. Like, they're actually scared. Whereas we're adults. I'm like, dude, come to my fucking house.
They're not going to come to your house.
Where
Get out of here. Those wieners, they're not coming to your house.
They're not. No, but we know that as adults.
You're wieners, man.
as kids, you're a 15-year-old, and
we are on the right side of things.
Absolutely.
we are on the right side.
I see a room full of Bernie Bros, and I'm just like, there's not enough plaid to
Here's
save
one
them,
right here.
okay?
Let's go. I'm gonna go to live people real quick. So let me turn the camera so you guys can see me now. So I have somebody here that says I'm 14 and my friends call me racist. Okay. So can you imagine? And that is Gman246135. So can you imagine being 14 years old and your friends are calling you racist and you're not racist, but they're just being bullies because you're already a bully at 14, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
At 14, all you got to say is how. How am I a racist?
Yeah.
Without mentioning Donald Trump, how am I a racist?
Right.
And they won't be able to do it. So it's really cool though that like we do have young people looking up to us.
I
consider myself young.
Oh, absolutely. I've never been called racist till I got on TikTok.
Justin's not that.
And these people have no clue about my background. So,
well,
if they want to know, I can take them.
Yeah, and that's what's so. Nobody knows what we've gone through or what we're going through or anything like that. I mean, when I talk to you, Wes, I found that stuff out too, and you're like, "This is where I came from." Like nobody knows that. Nobody knows that you came from. Would you say what? The ghetto?
Yeah.
The hood.
Came from the ghetto.
The hood.
The ghetto.
The hood. The white guy from the hood.
Every time we say the ghetto, I think of that.
Boys to men, man.
I think it's Elvis, right? Where he's like, from the ghetto. Is that Elvis?
Yeah, I think it is Elvis.
Is it Elvis?
Yeah. Well, hey, what's that? What's that? Is it Boys in the Hood? Is what I meant to say, not Boys and Men.
Boys in the Hood. Oh yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah, where he's like, it was Cuba Gooding Jr. What's the name of the? What's Ronnie?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
That's a sad scene, man.
Right. Hey, I used to have a lowrider bike and everything. Come on, man.
Sierra Mist, what's up?
So we talk about being called racist and stuff. And dude, I was on. I don't know if you know this, and you may have seen this if you've watched any of our other episodes. There is a very lively Indian TikTok. Oh, I mean, shoot, Native American TikTok. I just did it.
Hold on, guys.
Wait.
Sierra Mist.
Wait.
Sierra's got 2.5 million followers.
Yeah.
She's got 70 million likes.
Okay.
She's in my live right now.
Okay.
She's trying to tell us something. I met with the FBI, showing them they took my video down. About what? Dude.
That's a lot of followers.
What video? Yeah. What video? What video, Sierra? This is going on our podcast.
That's not that girl that just does this and like this and then gets 70.
No, that's Bella. No. That's Bella Porch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Now you got to be careful because that wasn't her head bob.
Sierra Mist said being paid to promote the rigged voter registration.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I mean, Trump is actually doing really well in these early votes right now in a lot of the swing states.
Absolutely. Have y'all voted yet?
I have not voted.
I'm going tomorrow.
I was thinking about. I wanted to vote on
cancel culture. Yes, Naomi.
On voting day, but I might just do it early because I might want to just enjoy the day. I want to enjoy the victory.
I voted last Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
Did you voted for Biden, huh?
Kanye?
Yeah.
Remember when Roseanne Barr was on the ticket?
Hey, you know what I did? I closed my eyes and they gave me my little pen and I just started dotting, dude.
So you voted for Rocky De La Fuente.
There you go. That's what the name was. I just couldn't pronounce it.
Isn't he on there every year? Rocky De La Fuente, isn't he? You've seen him before, right?
Sierra.
I've heard of him, but I've never seen it.
Me side note.
But yeah, so I have found myself on the native side of TikTok, and the whole reason I was on native TikTok and I was in the ire of their sites, it was because of the fact that I said Indian in one of my videos where I was pointing out the irony of the Land O'Lakes butter, removing the Native American girl from.
I remember that.
So you saw that video?
Yeah, I
and
sure did.
and I was laughing my ass off because they couldn't. The PR department just totally missed on that one. They didn't realize what they
Right.
were doing. And so there were a large amount of Native Americans that were super upset with me because I said they stop at the Indian part where I said Indian. And I'm like, there's a large group of people still in the United States that still say Indian and don't find that offensive. And there are many Native Americans that don't find the word Indian offensive. And I wasn't saying it in a derogatory way. It was like passing the Indian on the box. Like, but the irony was the fun. Yeah, total. So they were trying to cancel me over a video where I was pointing out cancel culture and I was like on their side, like
about it. Yeah.
And this wasn't just like fake, like wannabe like Native Americans like that claim to be like what's her name? Let's have a brewski. What's her name? I forget her name because she's not even Native American. Elizabeth Warren.
Oh yeah.
Follow her on Twitter or whatever if you want like just the funny, like follow her on social media because she's so awkward in everything that she does, and I almost die watching her every time. But
so here's a cancel. Justin and I were talking about this on my ride home today. So here's my cancel culture and taking us back to the 1950s, all balled up into one. Okay. Cancel culture is canceled every African-American person on or any type of ethnic person on the face of products for why? Because now when you go down the aisle, all the people that you wanted to be represented are gone. They did that. Not only did they do that, but they also decided that they were going to segregate themselves now. And now there's things where it's like black only this, black only that, Dude! You literally did what Martin Luther King and all these activists tried to get rid of and successfully did. Now the very people who were segregated before are segregating themselves again.
Anthony, It is not segregation. It's endorsed segregation. There's a big difference.
Endorsed
because they said endorsed segregation, it must be okay. No, it's not. Like, yeah, you could see President Trump being like, endorsed segregation sounds great, but wait, I'm not a racist, so I can't. No.
Yeah,
no. But like they literally have, like he said, there's black only library times. There's black only dorms. There's black only graduations. Now, if you want to like the fraternity thing, like black only fraternity, I almost can be like, okay, like whatever. But like, it's gone.
Yeah, that one doesn't really.
It's gone. But still, it's still segregative. It's still not inclusive. It's still not. You know what I mean? I just
found out that the Chop in Seattle had a black day where no white people could go. Somebody was going to drop off a care package to them. Okay. And they're like, oh, I can't go drop off the care package, which I don't know why you would care, period. But they were being nice to go drop off a care package. They're like, oh, we can't go because it's Black Day. What?
It's Black Only Day.
It's Black Only Day at Chop?
True story.
Yeah, that's the first I've ever heard of that, man.
Dude, yeah, they couldn't drop off gifts or a care package to the Chop. The people that took over like 6 blocks in the middle of a city and just declared it theirs. You had nice liberals that wanted to bring them stuff, and they couldn't because they found out that day that they want to bring the stuff. It was Black Only Day. They're like, okay, I guess.
Every day I wake up and I say, this is an alternate universe. Like there's a glitch in the Matrix.
I'm on the same side with y'all, but we can't hang out with y'all today. That's retarded.
But Texas is going to go blue, right?
Oh Lord, I hope not.
Texas is because Austin, right?
Yeah. Well, Houston's is getting just as bad as Austin is.
Houston's getting just as bad.
Yeah.
And this is exactly why the Electoral College matters, because our framers were so smart to understand the fact that if they didn't have the Electoral College, then the cities would become populace controlled. That's where everybody's going to gravitate towards and live. And that's the only place you're going to have to campaign if you want to run for president is the populous cities. And those cities will control the entire country. And if you're in Middle America, sorry, Chuck, you're out of it. You ain't got to say. You ain't got to say.
Adios.
Right.
Yep.
How did they say that? Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos. I think what people don't understand.
Amigos.
Here's what's going on right now, guys. Period. And that's all. Period. Here's what's going on right now. So we're all being controlled, and if you're okay with that, then there's a problem with you. The fact that somebody can tell you what you have. It's my body, my choice, right? That's what they all parade around us to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wear a fucking mask. I don't
either.
I'm not sick. I don't want to wear a mask. It's my body, my choice. So if you get the choice, and I usually don't touch on abortion, but with that logic, I'm using it towards this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they say it's protecting others and this, that, and the other thing. But if I'm not sick, that's what a mask is used for. So spare me. But I do now have people in my family that are sick with COVID. It's hit close to home. Mm-hmm. COVID, I get it. It is a real thing. But it's flu-like symptoms, and it's worse for some than it is for others. But I can see if you have underlying issues, how it would affect you. Mm-hmm. Very much like the flu or pneumonia,
just like any kind of virus or bacterial
infection. But
infection.
The overall control that is going on right now, I don't think that people really realize what's happening here. I really don't. The fact that there was a point in time when you went to the store and they told you can only buy 1 pack of ground beef. You can only buy 1 this. Mm-hmm. You can only buy 1 that. Excuse me. What country is this?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That I pay my taxes, talk about taxes, right? That we pay our taxes. We can't buy we have to regulate a certain amount. And now you go to California. I mean, this guy's plan for COVID is ridiculous. He wants you to sit on the driveway with your family with 6 people. And he wants everybody to be 6 feet apart, and you got to keep this mask on. Yeah. And every time you take a bite of your food, you got to go.
I was going to say, I can't hear you with that mask on, man.
I can't hear anybody anymore. Well, people talk to me, and I go like this.
Biden, he pulls the mask down and coughs into his hand, like.
And then touches the mic and, all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's so funny because Trump said that Biden has this big old mask on. And it's true. I don't know why his mask seems so big. The guy's like this.
It eats his face.
The guy he looks like this.
Yeah.
You can't even see his eyes.
Yeah. And, it's like, and so I don't know if you know what I do for work, Wes, but I'm a laboratory professional. So I'm a lab scientist. So like this stuff drives me crazy. Like it drives me crazy that we're like coddling our immune system. I mean, before I was a lab professional, I was in the Navy. I was a hospital corpsman. I was out there doing that stuff. But like, yeah. So this stuff is just beyond crazy. So like the World Health Organization comes out and says that COVID has fallen in line with the flu. Okay. As far as infection rate, as far as deaths, as far as and the liberals that are basically saying, they were telling us at first, hey, you got to listen to the scientists. You have to listen to the science. And I'm questioning like, well, I don't know, like Dr. Fauci, that rat turd, and the scientists have been wrong a lot. So I don't really know who to listen to. And then they're like, but you have to listen to the experts. You have to listen to the scientists. And then the World Health Organization scientists come out and say, contrary to what they've been pushing, the narrative.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, see? And then guess what they say? They say, well, blah, but you can't really trust those scientists. And it's like, come on, right? Man. It's like, it's the same thing with climate change. It's the same thing with all of these things. It's like, it is what it is until it's against what their narrative is. And all of a sudden it's not. And it's just, I don't know. It's hard to follow. It's hard to follow.
My wife, yeah, it is. And my wife, she's a respiratory therapist, and she's worked on hundreds of COVID patients, and she's had patients pass away on her.
Yep.
My father-in-law and mother-in-law have COVID right now, and check this out. You won't believe this. They wear masks everywhere.
Oh, and they still got it. And they still got it.
And they got COVID, both of them.
But
wow, I mean that amazes me.
But plexiglass, like during the debate, that was supposed to stop it. A virus that knows how to infect like the entire world plexiglass. They should have it was your in-laws you said that are sick right
Thanks,
now.
Sierra.
All they needed was a plexiglass square.
Yep.
Have you
Have you
seen
Nothing on the top?
Dude,
Nothing on the top.
have you seen those masks now where it's like they're creating these like fashionista like face masks and stuff? They're like, hey, look, and they're showing you like the video of the person where it's like, and they're like running and they're like exercising. And they're like,
on.
and they're like, hey, look at me, look how cool I look with my mask on. No, come on, get out of here. I'm not doing that. If I am running and I see somebody with that kind of mask on, I'm going to flip it off their head. I'm just going to be like, whoop, sorry.
Here's the thing.
You got to
Here's
video
the
it,
thing.
man. You got to video it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't generally like touch other people's property, but there's something about it that just makes me want to just go, oops.
Right.
Listen, I don't doubt that COVID isn't a thing. Okay, and that's not what I'm saying. I just think that we need to build an immunity to it, and I think we're doing our body more harm than not. I also would like to know where the hell is bronchitis and where the hell is the flu? Because every time somebody goes to the doctor, gone. Nobody gets bronchitis, laryngitis, none of it. COVID. And if you're sick, okay, and you have certain symptoms that could maybe possibly get COVID, now because the state is back on high alert, you can't go and just get a COVID test anymore. They're telling you to just sit home for 14 days.
Right. Well, you have people that say, well, COVID is much more dangerous because you can be spreading it asymptomatically. You can be spreading it to your 90-year-old grandmother and all these hypothetical situations. And when somebody says, and it's important for people to hear this because they need to know how to respond to that question.
Yes.
It's when you have the flu, right? You are still spreading the flu to other people asymptomatically because by the time you're puking in your toilet, the damage is done, son. You have already spread. You generally didn't feel well, kind of like COVID, and you were spreading it around. That's how viruses move. You are not contagious. You are not spreading the flu when you're puking in your toilet. You've already spread it.
Yeah.
So it's the same as the flu.
You know what's funny to me is pre-COVID days, okay? And it's so crazy that we have to say pre-COVID days. I remember being so sick sometimes, and I was like a bartender or a waiter, and you're like, I'm sick, I have to go to work, like there's nothing I can do, or you work in retail, or you work in construction, or whatever it is.
Yep.
And it's like, it is what it is. Like, it's flu season, everyone's going to get the flu, right?
It is what it is.
So
it is what it is.
What's going on now? So now it's like somebody comes into work, they got diarrhea, you're like, ah!
That's it. It's COVID. It's COVID.
It's COVID. She's got diarrhea.
I'm telling you.
It's like the movie Airplane.
That's what I envisioned. Someone comes in, everybody just puts their hands up, and everybody just shits themselves. I would pay to see that. I would pay to see that.
Oh man!
Somebody said election infection. It's the election infection.
And I love how Trump. I love how the president. I'm not just going to say Trump. I always do that. The president. Okay, President Trump. He said, the democratically controlled cities are doing so bad right now. The Republican controlled cities are doing so well economically. He says, but those democratic cities are going to do much better on November 4th, like after the election.
I love it.
Do you know what I mean? It's like after and I do believe that a lot of the things are going to loosen up after the election.
Oh, it's going to disappear.
It's and
now we will have riots after the election.
Either way,
but
I don't know about riots if Biden wins, but I think that I was talking to, my dad today about it, and everyone has this pent up anger right now. Like everyone is pissed. Everybody is pissed. You got, everyone's pissed because they're losing money or out of work. The COVID bullshit, the mask bullshit, the election, the lies, the deceit, the everything. Everybody's pissed. The only thing is like now, so you add an election year onto it, there's going to be a civil war, unfortunately. I mean,
absolutely.
Hannity was talking about it the other day. He's like, I don't see how you can't have a civil war. Like
we're doing our part, though. We're doing our part, though, Anthony. Like, Wes, we're doing our part. Like, and I know people keep saying civil war. I don't know if it'll be that kind of civil war. I think we're already in, like, a mini civil war when it comes
Yeah,
to
well,
Right.
I can't stand. I'm
I can
sorry.
agree with that.
I hate liberals. I hate them.
But when it comes down to it too, and if you remember that scene from The Patriot, people that say that they want to see civil war don't want to see. They don't understand what they're saying,
No.
because in your mind, when you say civil war, you're thinking it's going to be fought in some distant battlefield, some distant.
No, babe.
No.
Your backyard.
It's happening in your front yard. It's happening in your backyard.
Yeah.
Your kids' eyes will witness it. So
Absolutely.
you do not. Anybody who says that they want war, they've never been to war. They don't understand that. They don't know what they're asking. They don't know what they're asking for. And I have been there. I have lived it. It's a weird feeling when you hear like hot lead flying over your head, knowing that it's like intended for you. It's not a good feeling. So, but
and a lot of them are from, how am I trying to say this? The big talkers, I should say. They grew up in the hood, and they talk, like they've been in war. It's like, no, dude, this is two different types of war, man. That was survival. That was survival to, I get your ass beat, I guess, or
survival of the fittest.
See if can you sleep at night and not have a bullet go through your window and hit you in the head? So they don't even know what the meaning of civil war is, man.
Yeah. So you know what? I want to say that something is going on. I wasn't really going to bring it up because by the way, we have like 210 people in our live right now.
Awesome.
But I wasn't going to bring it up, but I think that people should know. I'm not going to name the company, but I have a friend.
Can they hear us? Sorry, can they hear us?
Yes.
So make sure you go follow White Pony 1 if you're in the live right now.
Follow White Pony 1. I think
give him that follow.
I think some of my.
Don't forget to follow Boomer Justin.
And Boomer Justin, of course.
Yeah, Justin, you have like millions of likes, so man, I'm trying to get on that level, man.
Hey, I've talked about that with people because like I've had a couple people ask me, they're like, okay, you have
people are saying done.
You have less than 50,000 followers. How the hell do you have 1.7 million likes now? It's just sheer number, man. I have almost 1,000 videos.
Oh, I got like 160, 155 videos.
So if 1,000, if just, each video I put out gets like 100 likes, I mean, it's going to add up.
Were you quarantined? You were quarantined then, huh?
No,
he's
I work. I've been working this whole time. I'm just teasing. I know. I've been making these videos. I've been making these videos at work. A lot of times I'll put the green screen behind me so you don't realize I'm like at work.
Right.
But no, actually I have had some videos. There was one video that kind of like lifted me and got me a ton of likes, and it was like early on.
Yeah.
And I've always been I've been pretty proud of the like number. That's
I remember my first video that went viral.
It's a cool feeling, isn't it? Where you just get notification.
Yeah. So I went into the office. They let us go back in I believe early August. And I was like, what can I do to go viral? I need to do something. I kept doing all these, going out of the way, doing all these dances. It's like, man, all right, that's not working. I'm making an ass out of myself. So what can I do? I said, all right. So I got home. I ran in the house. I said, all right, babe, you're going to video this. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put my romper on, and we're going to hang a Trump flag. We're going to see if this goes viral.
I'll say something. Give me a minute, guys.
And it went viral?
And it went viral.
No way.
I gained 30,000 followers in just that one video.
Wow. So everyone's keeps on saying, what were you going to say, dude? What were you going to say? So what I was going to say is, before I forget, they're not making me forget. They're like, dude, what were you going to say? All right. So I have a friend that works for a company. I won't mention the name of the company, but it's a company that deals with a lot of security stuff. So they just emailed all of their employees today pretty much a checklist to prepare themselves and their families after the election. So it's an email that went out and said, we care about our employees, yada, yada, yada. We want you to go over some of these measures during this election season, please make sure you have a full tank of gas in your vehicle and extra gas at your home. Please make sure that you have food and extra food for you, your family, your dogs, animals, whatever. Please make sure you have a backup route. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why are they asking their employees to like pretty much set up for like an apocalyptic situation? Make sure your phone is charged. Make sure you know where you're leaving, where you're going, where you're coming from. Please, lock your car doors, lock your home. Make sure that you're looking at your surroundings. And I'm like, this is kind of weird. And even my husband Jim, he's like, dude, that's weird. Like for a company to send out an email like that, that's pretty weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Dude, I hate her.
Oh, security.
I cannot stand Cardi B.
A security company here in North Carolina did this as well.
Hey, so Wes, was it the one that has like over 500,000 views?
Yeah, it has almost 600,000 views, 580, 590.
It's like on your porch?
I'll try to share the checklist. It has the company's name on it.
And then my next one was with the grill in my mouth, Uncle Gang Gang. I was teasing Uncle Gang Gang. I'm sure you know who that is.
Yeah.
So, and I got over 2 million views on that one, and there you go. That's it, man.
Oh, so good. So good.
I have not seen it yet, and I'm about to like it.
Awesome.
I always like both of your guys' stuff before I even watch it. Like I have my favorite people where like
you better not scroll on by though. You better watch the whole thing.
Like it'll come
Mr.
out.
Shadowban.
Right. Shut up.
No,
it'll come out.
Right?
I'll like it and I'll watch it.
Right.
But I already know I'm gonna like it.
Dang. I need to get myself a romper, like stat, and hang up a Trump flag.
You want to hear the story how I got that?
Yeah.
I was in Walmart and we were on the medicine side, the homewares and all that, the toys and all that. We had to go to the grocery side. So I was walking in between the clothes and all that, going to the grocery side, and I seen a romper on the corner of my eye on the clearance rack. And I was like,
oh God,
please be my size. No, actually, true story. I said, who in the hell would wear this?
Right. Your first reaction.
Yeah.
Your second reaction was me?
Do they have my size?
Yeah. So $7. I got that romper for $7.
Dude.
No, wait. So this is the romper you have on right now?
No.
I don't have a romper on right now.
Oh, what? It's just a t-shirt you have on right now? The romper in the video.
The video.
Oh, he's got a foot.
The one. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Out, baby.
That was good. That was a good pants check.
So I'm having a little election party here, and I have a couple big TikTokers coming, but I was hoping that Boomer Justin, God, if you can call him for me, Wes, call Boomer Justin, tell him that I need him here on election day. You're more than welcome to come as well.
He's trying to. He's trying to get my.
Let me jump on the plane.
He's trying to get my wife. He's trying to get my wife on board with it. He was guilt talking her a little bit. We were talking before the show, and
the guy who dances in Walmart.
He was trying to. He's trying to get me to go.
Everyone's like, "Love White Pony." Is this the bearded guy who dances in Walmart?
I don't dance in Walmart, but I do dance.
He does dance, but I don't know. Patrick Reed, you were invited.
I'm the only white pony. I'm the only white pony in TikTok. I promise.
But see, this is awesome though, because like I think like what me and Anthony do, like we just instantly like we're able to like connect and vibe and talk about things like we've known each other for forever. So like
right,
we were with the TikTok conservative idea and like just talking about things that like upset us, but then also like just talking political stuff and just life stuff. But then being able to bring other TikTokers on, with a like mind and being able to just have fun and kind of unveil ourselves a little bit and show people who we are and like what we stand for and what we're about and how we came about, because dude, we're doing the heavy lifting right now. We are people. I can't tell you how many times people have like messaged me and been like, listen, I come to you for my news. And I'm like,
I get it every day.
I'm like, that's,
they wake up
I'm
and
like,
go to our pages.
I'm like, that's heavy. I'm like, but like, because I'm just giving my opinion on things. And I generally feel like my opinion is pretty decent, but but I can understand why people are craving it because they don't know who to trust. And I think that they trust the realness of like what we bring to the forefront. So we just got to keep charging ahead forward, man, and being funny, but being real,
absolutely,
and having a good time, man. Like it's just simple.
One thing that I get a lot is every day. I mean, I get tagged. I get hundreds of thousands of messages.
Yeah,
and I'm getting tagged in a lot of bully videos that people are getting bullied. Hey, can you help me out? So I'm kind of like, and I do what I can. And I don't like bullying. So it's I guess they see me as I don't know the word to explain it.
As an protector, as someone who's gonna come
there
to
you go.
A protector.
There you go.
Someone who's going to advocate on my behalf. Look at all these words I'm coming up with.
Right.
But
so good.
it's my George Bush strategy education.
Ooh, that's a good one. You never let me hear that one.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah, I gotta get out of the way of the shoes that come flying at me. Yeah, strategy. But
hold on, man. I gotta. So nobody ever talks about the fact that Trump banned transgender individuals for the military. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up for you real quick, honey. Hold on a second. You're gonna see a live ant slap right now. So he did not ban anybody from the military. Okay, that's not what he did. All right, you need to read
do it again.
Let
me screenshot it.
And when you read the bill, it shows that the reason why that bill needs to be fixed is because they were joining the military to get reassignment surgery that came out of taxpayers. That's not going to happen. So it needed to be changed. And then they couldn't get any type of mental health care that they needed after that. So then they were discharged from the military.
What we need,
no insurance.
What we need, Wes, is we need the gay thing.
Have a good day.
We need to go gay for a little while.
I mean, I can do
because it seems to work.
Finished with this guy.
Look how many followers he's got. He's gotten over 150,000 followers.
It's more than that. I always kid. You guys are over here. You guys are sitting over here talking about, yeah, man, I get hundreds of thousands of messages a day, and I'm just like, I wish.
No, you don't. That's why I had to turn off.
I do get a lot of messages. The notifications are going across, but I don't get hundreds of thousands.
Neither
I don't get 100,000. Yeah.
No, but I mean, some people will be like, "Please, I tagged you in something." Listen, it literally to get that news out. Like, I wake up and I try to put on. It's hard to trust the news stations, and Fox is horrible during the day because Fox is super left-leaning during the day, I feel like. But there's some people that are okay. So I try to do searches in Google and whatever that hot topic is. Justin and I were talking about this today. We try to get that out to people right away. Our opinion piece, right? And so that's what we're doing. On top of, you add on the fact that people are like, please help me. Somebody's bullying me because of this. And you want to save the world, right? And this content can take all day.
Absolutely.
If you're off of work all day, because in the middle of content, you're scrolling and you're reading and you're like, I got to get this person the right information. And they'll tag you in something like, Anthony, go get them. And I'm like, I can't go get everybody. I want to.
Yeah, that's how it is with me, man.
And it's.
Hey, White Pony, take care of them for me.
Right.
I hear it all the time.
Right. And there's some people
hard,
that genuinely, you want to help.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Nice. In your case, Anthony, what he said.
Yes, exactly.
Love you, man.
I love you, man. I love you so much. Oh my god.
Well, it's okay because Anthony has a new boyfriend anyway. I'm old
Hi,
news.
Maggie.
I'm old news to Anthony now. He's got a new boyfriend.
Old news.
Yeah, he's got a new boyfriend. Jace from State Farm. That's his new boyfriend.
Oh shit. Khakis.
So bitter. He's so bitter. You could come too.
He's got the square jawline and I don't think
he follows Jace.
Of course I don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Not you.
I'm going
talking
to.
about White Pony.
I think I may or may not. And that's another thing too. It's like we have such like there's such like I guess prominent people in our own little like TikTok sphere that we think everybody is following. And when you're like, hey man, are you following this person that has 100,000 followers? And you're like,
Right.
no, I'm not. It's like, well, how are you? How are you not? It's just everybody's little, TikTok thing is just a little bit different. But I think conservatives kind of have the most unity as far as like we kind of see the same people, and we just kind of open it up a little more and more and more. So
absolutely,
I agree. Well, I absolutely thought this was a blast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I loved it, man.
And
I was a little nervous in the beginning, stage fright.
No, but you are. I told you, I'm like, he's just a big Teddy.
People will say, well, what am I going to say? Like, what am I going to do? Like, do I have to prepare? I'm like, do you think that like we prepare?
Right? Nah.
You know what's funny?
My wife was like, I was using the restroom. She goes, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, "Yeah, kind of. I mean, these are like some big guys on TikTok."
Oh, whatever. Listen, we're never none of us are ever nervous to do TikToks, right?
Hell no.
But so no, listen. I talked to Justin about you already. I love you. I want to have you on more.
Yeah,
absolutely. That'd
so
be awesome.
Also,
and I'll be a little bit more relaxed the next one, man.
No, you were,
dude. No, you were great.
If this was you uptight, are you going to be wearing clothes next time? Like if you're
right.
like relaxed. Oh, yeah. Like he's like, all right, guys, I'm ready to go.
Right. Yeah, no shit.
And I'll be like,
I'm a fix. Hey,
and I'll be like,
I know you would. Hey, I just ordered my ring, man. So I'm waiting on my ring to come in.
Oh, the ring light.
Oh, good. He's got a ring light coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to upgrade. In the TikTok world,
You guys, listen. When you get the ring light, you're official business.
Oh, I mean,
we can't all be like, Boomer Justin, where he's got a full recording studio and stuff.
I love it, man.
It looks like it, though, doesn't it?
It does, man. He's got the headphones on. I'm like, man, this dude is real, man.
The dude's in the closet next to the bathroom.
I do that. The bathroom's on the other side, okay? All right?
It's all
on the other side.
It's all fake. There's no studio. It's just dude.
Oh, man.
I am in like
He's sitting on the toilet right now.
I'm in the biggest studio. You have no idea how big. Listen, ladies, you have no idea how big it is. Okay?
Wow.
Frankly. But no, it's, it'll do. It'll do.
Listen, we make it work.
I'm working on my man cave right now, so that would be the next. I'm actually working on that tomorrow. So
don't forget,
upgrade
when you're finished with the man cave. When you put that finishing touch, you got to get that romper on. You got to hang that flag up, and you're going to get another 500,000 views on the video.
Maybe, man.
You know what's messed up, man? I have a video that has close to 2 million views, and it was before the content. It was before the content creator thing happened. And I was like,
right.
I was like, can we like retroactively please like
that creator
the creator fund
that will ruin your entire platform.
I deleted mine, dude.
Yeah.
So I did that video. It's got 2.2 million videos. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some money here. I can't wait to see. And 90 cents pops up. I'm like, 90 cents for 2.2 million views? 90 cents? I deleted that damn thing so damn quick. I was like, man,
do you
think
90
that
cents. They actually want to pay us? Actually, what they're doing is they're paying those blue checkmark liberal, like the Ashley girl that does the dances, to do videos saying Donald Trump is a white supremacist. If you vote for him, then you're a white supremacist.
That's it.
TikTok is paying those people money to make those videos. 2 of the girls are from Canada. They can't even vote this election.
I know, right?
Isn't it messed up?
One is Kellyanne Conway's daughter, who's 16, and the other puta is 16 from Canada.
Well, guess what? I blocked Kellyanne Conway's daughter. I was tired of seeing her shit.
first time she came up,
Y'all
somebody
should
sent
see
me a
my
video.
block list.
My block list is deep.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
scrolling for days.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
I
telling
probably
you,
have
that
more
party is a
blocked
dumpster
than
fire.
followers.
My and before we before we get off the dumpster fire block list, my guilty pleasure, not guilty pleasure, that makes it sound like I'm a stalk. My one of my favorite blue.
Dirty.
He's actually, yeah, it sounds really dirty. It's Scott D. Henry. That's like my I like Scott Henry.
You do?
Yeah, dude, I love that guy.
Your crush?
Not my crush. I don't have a crush on him.
Not like that.
Oh.
Like, no.
Every time he comes
Not like
on,
that.
every time
like
he comes on, I'm like, babe, you need to leave the room.
Your TikTok, like
I just
fangirl.
So he followed me right early on too, and so I was like,
I know the owner.
So he followed me, and I was like, man, that is so cool, because he was one of the guys that one of the first people I had seen, and like he just brought a lot of positivity and fun, and obviously just the team positivity thing, yeah. So like if I was doing a live stream or something or whatever, and he was to pop in, I'd fanboy out a little bit.
Right. Absolutely.
The Hodge twins jumped in on my live early on too. They were in there. They came.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they hopped in there.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah. So I've had a little bit of
Well,
I'm getting my hats made right now.
Well, John Dawson, yeah, he
popped in on my live before.
Yep.
So
the hats that the Hodge twins they're selling or getting done right now. I'm using the same hats that I'm for my merchandise right now.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So I got all my stuff right now. I'll have hats, shirts, stickers, cups, all that. So
we're gonna
socialism distancing. This is a Hodge twin shirt, actually.
We're gonna be getting our merch too.
Yeah, we are in the House of Boom, which I feel like there might be someone that we could possibly ask to maybe join the House of Boom. But we'll have to come back to that.
I think I would love if White Pony joined House of Boom.
Was in the House of Boom with us?
Yeah.
We don't want to put him on the spot. That's not how.
He's perfect for it. He's perfect. I told you this a week and a half ago.
Well, you have to. So part of the qualifications is you have to wear the American flag in 2 or 3 different ways. And I mean, it seems like you've kind of you're hitting all those like House of Boom verification marks. So
no, he's got it. And he was
my boxers right now are American flag. Dude.
Right, he's more American than we are right now.
So yeah, so I think there might be a video here because we're gonna have another induction into the House of Boom. So that video will probably be coming up here soon. So people might be a little surprised as to who shows up.
Wait, do you have a couple more that you didn't tell me about?
Dude.
You're not going to tell me?
I am the House of Boom. You don't realize this yet?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm out.
Oh, man. I love the name.
Who, Anthony, who do you think brought you into the House of Boom?
I mean, I would like to think that before you even were the
Daddy
House
Boomer.
of Boom, I was with you already.
Daddy Boomer.
I was helping you put nails in that House of Boom, okay? I might have been holding the nails and handing them to you while you hammered them in, but I was there.
I'm just kidding.
That's awesome, dude.
But because it started early, right? So like when I had like a few thousand followers and I saw Anthony, and Anthony had like, at the time, it was like a little over 20,000 followers. I was like, damn, I'm like, how does anybody ever get that many followers, you know?
Right.
And he had liked a couple of my videos and stuff like that. I think he was night stalking some of my stuff. He was like, look at this young, fine fella. But I noticed like this guy started liking all my stuff late at night. And I was like,
he's stalking me.
But then I was
okay,
like,
I do that. I do that to Wes all the time.
I was like, hey man, it's like, you think,
where's the pony at?
I was like,
right.
it's like you think you could maybe like duet a few of my videos, give me some followers,
right? Yeah, give me something, right?
I think the exact conversation was, hey, bro, I hate asking people to do this, but can you duet like one of my videos or something like?
Oh, dude, I get them all the time.
And
It's
I'm like, sure, no problem.
But he said it.
hey,
He
put it
said it
this
better
way:
than
if
that.
I duetted all the video requests that I mean that are coming my way, I would have as many videos as Boomer right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, Anthony, you
I used
got.
to jump in Boomer's lives all the time, and Boomer was all talking to me, and he didn't even know who the hell I was.
Oh, talk about Mr.
Boo!
Famous and not even knowing it.
Well, see,
Boom!
but see,
Oh,
you got to admit though, my lives are fire, right? Right?
Oh, I love your lives, dude.
I keep the energy high. I keep, and so, but it's funny because I don't.
How do you not love White Pony? He's got a sucker in his mouth.
But it's
like he is the best person ever.
It's hard to tell, like when you're having a live stream, who you're just conversating with someone, you don't realize they have like 200,000 followers or something like that,
right?
And it's like you just think it's someone else in the live, and and when you have 22 people in your live, you're not expecting some of them to be heavy hitters, and it's just like, so it's really cool, it's really cool when when that happens.
Rachel came in my live the other day, and I got all excited.
Yeah.
Hey, conservative Latino,
Rachel was just on our show last week.
Yes,
she's been showing me some love here lately. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, she's awesome, man. She's a good person. She's a good person outside of like her whole Nancy Pelosi gig. She's a great person. So we're all great people.
Pelosi?
Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you talking about the other Pelosi?
Yeah.
She follows me.
Yeah, she just followed me too.
She follows me, and she I think she kind of like.
Everyone's telling Boomer to go live, by the way.
I'm gonna go live, and 5 people are gonna
Everybody's like,
in.
I follow White Pony. I'm gonna
go live, and 5 people are gonna go, and all the 5 people asking. Boomer needs to go live for 5 people.
I had about 230 in my live last week, and I couldn't keep up. I was like, holy crap.
So that's part of it too. I know we're kind of dragging this out, but that's okay. Like when you're smaller, you're able to interact with more people in the live streams.
Yeah.
So you feel bad when you go into a live and it's constantly like scrolling. But I've gotten better at like not trying to keep up with the comments live, and that's the key.
It's
you take control. You take control of the live stream, and then you just scroll at your own pace.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna let y'all know, if y'all don't see me, you're gonna see middle fingers, rock signs, hearts, flags. I will get your damn attention. Hey, I'm here. I just want to say what's up.
But every time I see you pop in, you always if I pop in yours, you give me mad love. And vice versa. You're awesome.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I just can't keep up with them.
Oh, I know it's hard.
Yeah. Do you have moderators in yours?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have I'm maxed out right now.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to have. I have solid ones too. I mean, my Madre's in. Madre's
here. Yeah, I have.
In here.
Who's created over 800 accounts?
Oh my god! I know.
Yeah. So whenever I go live, that person is always jumping in and just saying mean things, and so my moderators are pretty good at sniffing it out. Like pretty much anybody who joins that has like no followers and is following like 2 people, they just kick them right out. So for anybody who watches this that's gotten kicked out of one of my lives because of no reason, and they're like, why did he kick me out? It was probably because they thought you were a stalker.
Yeah.
Well, I got kicked out of a live yesterday, and as soon as I came in there, the girl goes, White Pony, how old are you? And I'm in the middle of typing my age, I'm like, all right, you should know me now. I'm White Pony. I'm famous on TikTok now. So
don't you know who I am?
I'm joking. I know, I'm joking. So she muted me. As soon as I hit send, it says, you have been muted. I'm like, oh, hell no. You don't mute me.
You don't mute me.
So he's talking to me, but the guy the live that I'm in, he's talking to me, and I can't respond. And here I am trying to do this, the phone tapping thing, that Anthony does over here. This doesn't work for me. Like, come on.
Anytime I see someone phone tap now, I'm like, you're fucking ripping my boy off.
Yeah, right. Well, people will tag me in those videos. They're like, no.
I'm scared to crack my damn phone.
Dude, people just like me for my laugh. That's all it is. It's the Windex Wheeze laugh, man.
I
like your hair, dude.
I hit the
Thanks, man.
Listen, guys. I hit the top of the phone, not the screen. The top of the phone.
Now we know what you do. Okay.
Now you know the secret.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I'm like, and I have a pop socket. I'm
punching my phone,
my extra phone, but I have a pop socket. I hold it, and then I go, listen, and I hit the top.
I always wondered how you didn't get like smudges on your camera lens.
No, listen, these people want me to actually slap the camera for them because I had it flipped. So I usually hit the top.
I feel like he's learned that somewhere. I feel like he's.
I don't know if we want to know that.
I feel like there's a reason why me and you, Wes, are not that good at slapping the top of our phone.
No, you should see my phone. I got cracks in it.
Listen, when we do a mashup or we have a crossover event, we're all together. I will teach everybody in the room, all big TikTokers, how to slap their phone. Okay?
How to slap the phone.
All right, Boomer, where are you from? You live close to him, or
no? Closer to you, actually.
Yeah, so I live in Tennessee. I live in Eastern Tennessee by the Smokies, and I'm originally from Rhode Island, so I'm a Yankee, but I got away from the taxes and stuff. So,
right. Hell yeah,
yeah. I'm about 15 minutes away from Knoxville.
Well, I'm gonna go on a little tour, and then I'll hit everybody up. Hey, man, I'm in town.
Yeah.
Hang out.
My door,
awesome, man.
My door is open, open for you guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you lock it, man. Don't leave that shit open like that.
He leaves the back door open.
Right. Bam.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes. It's just comedy. It's just comedy, guys.
Listen, he's not lying. I mean, it has to be true.
New subject.
I can't, man.
Well, you just eat that saga.
I was just about to say, he's just watching you. I was just about to say it, and he already says it. I can't.
Oh, my God. Well, this is awesome.
Yeah, dude. Listen, honestly, thank you for stopping by for almost an hour and a half.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Dude, it's great.
Guys.
We're going to have you on again. We have a lot of people that want to be on. So, but certainly you'll be on again. It was a lot of fun, man.
Absolutely.
It was an honor. I really appreciate y'all having me, and I will keep showing y'all love.
Yeah, man. Again, if you're not following at White Pony 1 on TikTok, you need to follow him. He also does have a backup account at White Pony 2, because us conservatives, we seem to get banned from time to time from speaking truth.
Yeah.
So I am Boomer Justin, Conservative Ant. Peace, everybody.